I'm just going to wait to make sure that you guys can hear me. Okay, so sorry about that. My microphone, did you guys see it? It was laying right on the counter. So let me start over. This is my hostess code for the month of April. And depending on your order amount, I just showed, I had the wrong gifts. I had the ones for March. So I have 3 new gifts for the month of March using this hostess code. And you'll see that I have a picture here of all of the brand new 5 in colors that are coming in May. Because I'm a demonstrator, I got to place my pre-order and my order arrived yesterday. So I've been having fun going through that. I just want to show you guys, so these Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, and Tahitian Tide. I posted a couple weeks ago, and I'm still taking sign-ups for my In Color Club. And I'm going to go over this after I'm done stamping with you guys, because I have a lot of you guys that signed up already. And then I have questions on how my In Color Club works. So I'm going to show you everything and explain it. So make sure you stay tuned till the end, because we have a brand new catalog. For those of you guys that ordered with me within like the last 6 months, you're going to get a catalog mailed right to you. And of course, right now I can't show you anything on the inside. I can only show you the cover until May. So stay tuned for some new products. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to have time this week to do an unboxing so I can show you everything that I ordered. So let me show you what I'm doing for today. I'm actually going to be saying goodbye to the 5 in colors that are going to be retiring. Like a lot of you guys, I loved all 5 of our colors, and I'm so sad to see them go. But this is the 2 cards that I'm making today. I'm using each of the retiring in colors. So Misty Moonlight, Magenta Madness, Just Jade, Cinnamon Cider, and Bumblebee. And I just did vertical strips and horizontal strips. So I'm going to show you how I made those 2 cards. And I am using Happy Heartfelt. I'm using the You Matter to Me. Now this is a stamp set that is retiring, and I just love the font on this stamp set. I'm also using color and contour, but I'm using the dies, the scalloped contours dies. I'm actually using number 3, which is this one. That's what I use to cut out the front of each card. And then I'm also using the butterflies from Butterfly Brilliance. Oh, and I forgot to say this is carrying over to the new catalog. So this one is not retiring. This one is not retiring also. And you can see all of the dies that come with that set. I actually used these 3 dies. So I did go ahead and cut these ahead of time just so you wouldn't have to watch me do that. But I used the bigger one for this one, and then 2 sizes for this one. And then you end up with these butterflies that you can actually use on other projects. So let me go ahead and move that over. Now I've got 2 pieces of the thick basic white, 11 by 4 1/4 scored at 5 1/2. I'm going to go ahead and fold those on the score line. So even though both cards are in the same orientation, like I said, I glued vertically and horizontally. So I have all of these pretty colors that we just went over. Let me make sure I got 1 of each. And let's see, there's 5. I am using Cinnamon Cider for the ink, retiring. And then Polished Dots is what I use for the embellishments. This is also retiring. So many wonderful products retiring, but so many nice new ones coming. You guys are going to be so happy to see what we've got coming. Now what I did to find, I'm going to go with the horizontal one first. What I did to make it easy so that everything gets centered, I found the middle by, I'm going to place this right on the corner. I found the middle at 2 3/4, which is actually the wrong number, but if you go 1, 2 3/4, and right here also. There's the middle. So I'm going to start out with the Just Jade. Now these are too long. I'm going to trim them. I just want to make sure this is lined up perfectly straight. And then I'm going to put this, see my line is right there. I'm going to use the 2 lines on the outside because that's 1/2 inch. And then 1/2 inch. I only have to do that once. So now I'm going to glue the remainder. This is such an easy way to do 2 cards. You'll see how quick this is. Then we've got Misty Moonlight. That was magenta. Here's the Misty Moonlight. And then Cinnamon Cider. And Bumblebee. Now I'm just going to take my scissors and trim that off. Or you can use a paper trimmer. And you guys can use any color to do this. It just peeks right through the holes in the butterflies. So any color. You could do monochromatic. You could do all brights, neutrals. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment. And that's going to go right below the Misty Moonlight. And then I'm going to use the one with the 2 butterflies that were cut out. I'm going to flip that over. And I'm going to add stamping dimensionals. I'm using the minis only because I have some tight spaces here. You guys, I just had my nails done today and everything is sticking to them. It always does that on the first day because they're so glossy and everything just sticks. I already have those off, I guess. But this is such a quick way to do a card. Now, oh, you know what I did? I used the wrong one. I need this one. I was looking at this card, and that's not the one I'm doing. I'm doing the horizontal one. Whoops, come on. Okay, that one won't come off. I'll have to leave it there. At least the other one already has the dimensionals on, so you won't have to watch me do that again. Now there's 2, when I show you the new ink color products later, there was 2 items I was not able to order, so I won't be able to show you those, but they're available now, so I ordered them today. Okay, this goes right in the middle. And then we're going to add some bling. Because when I do my In Color Club, it's just a cheaper way for everyone to get all of the In Color products. I do 1 color per month. You get all of the products. And then you do that for 5 months. So you spread it out over 5 months. Okay, there's my first card. Now we're going to do this one. And I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I need to find 2.5. So I'm going to erase that. So I'm going to go 1, 2.5. And that's this line right here. Am I doing that right? I got to go vertical this way. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my strips. I'm going to start with the Just Jade again. Okay, now let's make sure this is lined up perfectly straight. And I'm going to put that, no, that's not right. Why did I do 2.5? I'm thinking of 5. I need to do 2 and 1/8. So 1, 2, and 1/8. So that would be halfway. Oh, I need to go down a little bit more. I still need to go down a little bit more. Let me bring this up so you guys can see. Okay, 2 and 1/8 is my middle, not 2.5. I thought that kind of looked weird. Okay, now we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. That's right down the middle. I use the grid sheets a lot for stuff like that. Now look what I did. I used a short one and I shouldn't have. I used it on my other card. I'm going to have to go get my cinnamon cider. I'm going to have to cut another piece. Oh, I did the same thing I think on this one. Is that long enough? Nope, hold on a minute. I used scraps and I should have used the longer one. So let me just grab my magenta and my cinnamon cider. I know I got scraps here. There's one. Let's see if that one's long enough. There it is. Okay, let's go back to doing the Magenta Madness. That's why I always keep my colors in those clear sleeves, because look, this is just a 1/2 inch strip. And I'm going to use it, right? That's what I was working on right before my video. I was working on getting my little clear sleeves set up for my 5 new colors. I think this one's too short too. Oh, back to the drawing board. It's kind of neat that I can step away and still talk to you because I have my microphone on. There's one. Look at all the strips I have, you guys, because I saved them all. I think most of us do that. This one's long enough. Okay, now I'm going to take my scissors and cut that. Trim the ends. And this one's already got the little dimensionals on them. Let me make sure they're all peeled off. It's going to go right down the middle, about a little higher up from the middle, because I have to stamp my greeting down here because there's no white space like on card number 1. So I have to stamp right on the cardstock, and I moved it over to the right a little bit so you could see the ink. There's that. Now, where's my bling? I'm going to bring my bling in. But look how neat these cards are. So simple, but so neat. Okay. Now, let me move this over. And I want to ask you guys a question before I move on. So these are the retiring in colors. How would you like to see 2 more cards using the new colors? You want me to do 2 more cards? I have everything all cut up to do with the new colors. Look, these are the strips. Now I'm going to keep them separate this time. Here are the long ones. Here are the short ones. And this time, instead of using the cutout, I thought I would use the butterflies. So let's see what we got for butterflies. I'm just going to keep them all here and we'll figure out what we need to do. Okay, yes, you guys are saying yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and do 2 more cards. So same thing, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. Now the only thing I want to do before I forget, I'm going to clean off my stamp. And I'll have to figure out what color I'm going to use once I glue my strips down. So let's start out with the shorter one, or no, the longer strips. Let me flip this over. Now I think what I want to do is put the darker one. So I'm going to go this. I'm going to go this way. Oh, that's so pretty. Now I'm going to show you close-ups of the color. I have cardstock sheets here. Let me go ahead and do the card first. I'm going to start out with the middle color. And that is, I don't know my colors yet. So this one would be the Tahitian Tide. Okay, so let's line this up. And I'm going to center this right there. Did I do that right? Wait, it's a little crooked. just a tad. Just need to move it over. Okay, there's the first one. This is going to be the Parakeet Party. So I'm going to put that over on this side. And you know, you guys, until you get the colors right in your hands, right in front of your face, we all thought these were 3 blues. But wait till I show you the cardstock sheets. They really are not 3 blues. They're more on the purple side. So we only have, what, 1, 2, we only have 3 purples right now. So we're adding to our purples collection, I think. Okay, there's that. Now let me get my mini dimensionals. I'm going to try to put, what if I do 1? I got a lot of butterflies here to play with. I think I'll do 1 and 2 this way. And you know what? I'm just going to glue them flat because the middle of that body is too skinny really to add a dimensional. Okay, so let's do the little one right here. And then I'm going to do the big one right below that. Now, I think what I'm going to do, let me bring out my ink pads. I haven't even opened them yet. Like I said, I just got my order and I just emptied my box just today. So I'm going to go with Starry Sky. Brand new ink pad. And I'm going to put that right in the middle this time. And I'm going to use the same bling only because, like I said, I didn't get to order the new in color bling yet. So I'm going to put these down here. Let's see, I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put, I got to leave enough for the other card. Okay, so let's see. Look at the difference in the new colors compared to the old colors. So bright and happy. Okay, let's go with card number 2. Let me bring that back in. Now I got to figure out where my lines are again. I erased them. So 1, 2, 2, and I can't think. 2 3/4. No, that's not right. What's where did I have my lines before? Right here. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Let me bring my strips back in. So we're going to go with Tahitian Tide goes in the middle. Okay, let me line that up. So that is right here. That doesn't look like it's in the middle to me. I can't think. Okay, 5 1/2. So it'd be 1, 2, and 3/4. It should be right here. That's the one. Okay, 2 3/4. I'm just lining up my cardstock nice and straight. That goes right there and right there. Okay, I got it finally. My head just would not compute that. Okay, we're going to go down here. Whoops, wait a minute. I see a little bit of white peeking through. I just need to squeeze that in. And then Parakeet Party. And the last one, Starry Sky. Okay, I just need to trim just a tiny bit right here. Now, let's see what we're going to do for butterflies on that one. So, I think I'm going to do another big one. No, I'm not. I'm going to do 2 little ones, a medium and a small, just like that. The other one is just a little too big for going vertical or horizontal. Okay, that one's going to go right there. And you know what I forget to do on the first card? I forget to just fold these like they're flying. I always like to fluff up my wings. Okay, now let's do the sentiment. And I got 2 butterflies left over. It's going to go right in the middle. And I'm looking for something just like usual. And then we're going to do some bling. And that's all I'm going to do for bling. So there's my cards. How wonderful is that? There's the new colors. And then here's the retiring colors. So at the end, I am going to pick a name for someone to win a set of these cards. I'm going to keep these because I'll need to use them to display for my business. I just want to show you the In Color Club. So again, what I do is I have 1 color each month, so it spreads out the cost. And let me show you what you get. So each month you would get 1 color of ink pad. Now let me just move these over. So we've got the 5 ink pads. We've got the 5 ink refills. Let me put these up here. We've got the 5 Stampin' Right markers. So much, you guys. We've got the 5 blends, the stamping blends. Here are the 5 cardstock colors. Let me put this one at the end. So for those of you guys that really, really loved our lemon lime twist from a few years ago, this is so close, and this was one of my favorite colors. And then again, these are more on the purple side. I just love this. Almost is like a dark periwinkle. Really love that. Okay, so there's part of the In Color Club again. Let me slide those under. And then we also have the new designer paper. So let me I'm going to do all of the colors, and then I'll show you the patterns. So there's your the 5 in colors. And let me pull out the Sweet Sorbet. So look at the pattern. There's the first one. You get 4 sheets. And then here is the second pattern. This has little flowers. So cute. And we got more. We've got ribbon. And this is, let me see what it's called. It's called Metallic Woven Ribbon. Look at these colors. And it's so shimmery. It's so shiny. And then what I don't have to show you is the In Color Matte Decorative Dots and the In Color Baker's Twine. So like I said, if you sign up for the 5 months, you would get an ink pad, an ink refill, 1 marker. So let's do a kit. You would get that. You would get 2 yards of ribbon. You would also get the Stampin' Right markers. And then the designer paper. I include a homemade card using the color of the month that you receive. And then, of course, you would get the embellishments and a spool of the baker's twine. So look on my business page. I posted it today to sign up, and I also sent out a newsletter. So if you have any questions on the In Color Club, please message me. And let me see. I'm going to draw names for 2 prizes. So the first prize will be for 1 of each card of the retiring colors. And I just want to bring these back in so you guys can see them on the camera. And then the second winner will get a package of 12 designer papers from the Pattern Party Pack. This is a retiring designer paper. So let's go. Enjoyed the preview of the new colors and then saying goodbye to the 5 that are retiring. And I will be back on Friday at 7 p.m. on my Debbie's Designs business page. And I have a really neat technique to show you to make 4 cards with. Thanks so much for joining me, everyone. Have a good night.